Hi, welcome to Yoga Stretch Fusion Standing Only class. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Today's class is standing only. You're welcome to use a chair or wall for balance or support, but this class is a fusion of yoga, ballet, Pilates, dynamic stretching, all fused into one little class. Please make sure you exercise within your ability. If you experience any difficulty, stop and seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space, get a mat, a chair, get close to the wall if you need to, and then meet me back here. And welcome back to my standing yoga stretch fusion. We're gonna start off in mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart, toes are spread, and I just find where your feet are parallel with each other. So if you look down, there should be a straight line in between each other. And then nice and tall through your spine, palms open up, and then eyes gently closed. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Gently going to lift your arches just a little bit, just enough like if you had a pencil that you're trying to fit underneath the arch. And then gently pressing your big toes as if there's a penny underneath the big toes. Finding that center. Bring the center up through your legs, hips, spine, and top of your head. Inhale, exhale. Bring focus to your mind, your third eye. As you let everything go, leave all your stress, all your worries at the door. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands together, center with your chest into the namaste. Palms gently pressing together. Bring focus to your body as you maintain your center. Inhale and exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, push away. Again, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Adding on, swan dive down, hinge from your hips. Bend your knees if you need to, protect your back. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Again, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, reverse. Sitting into chair pose. Knees are forward, hips are back. Inhale, up. Swan dive, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Chair pose, exhale, sitting down. Good, again. Swan dive, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Chair pose, exhale. Inhale, up. Hands stay together, sway side to side. Lift the ribcage up and over. Inhale and exhale. Center. Palms facing forward, push those arms back, relax the neck though, and just let those arms fall. Bring your arms up and over, sweep around, arch the back like a cat, and then you're gonna open out wide, arch the back like a cow, and again, round it out, tuck your tailbone, and open out. Again, so move to the spine, make sure you have movement through the middle of the back, because that's where we're warming up. Again. One more time. And release. All right, center with those feet again. Inhale up, sitting back into chair pose. You can have your hands namaste, you can have your arms extended, whichever works for you. Either way, chest is lifted, and then your weight should be on the back half of your feet, so your heels should be on the floor. Inhale up. Again, Sitting down into that chair pose. Inhale up and down. And you have the option of the arms. Up. Sitting down and hold. Twisted chair to the right. Opposite elbow to the outside of your knee. Chest is open to the right side. Right elbow straight up. Center. Switch sides. Let right elbow on your left knee. Chest is open to the left. Center. Inhale up. Again, sitting down. Twisted chair to the right again. This time you can open the arms if you'd like. Come back together. Center. Switch sides. Open the arms if you'd like. Come back together. Center. Inhale all the way up. Guys, sit back into chair again. Abdominals pulled in, your back is straight. Start with right heel comes up off the floor. Good, now switch. Left heel comes up off the floor. Heel comes down, inhale up. Sit back down. Both heels come off the floor if you can. Try to stay even on the balls of your feet. This is where a chair comes into place if you need that chair. Or still just do one heel at a time. Go ahead and hold it there. Got it. Keep breathing. Keep those knees straight forward towards me. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Inhale up. Good. Hands come together. You're going to pull up and over to the right. Drop your right elbow as you bend your knees. You're going to round out the back. Come around to the left side. Right elbow comes up. And then you're going to come back to the top and then reverse it. Up and over to the left. Pull your right elbow down. Round it out. Dropping your hands in your head. Up and over. Again, switch to the right. And to the left. Last time. Coming up nice and tall. Good. And push those arms back again. Relax the neck. Good. And then just let those arms relax. All right, feet out wide. You're going to lunge side to side, bending one knee, straighten the other. Your toes are straight forward or slightly out. I want you to press the inner thigh towards the floor as you straighten that leg. Keep your abdominals pulled in. Inhale. Exhale. Adding on, stretch, reach the left arm out as you stretch to the right. And then lunge to the left, reach that right arm. Again, your hips pushing back and side, other side. Got it. Okay, reach it out. Lifting up. Feel that through the back. You're going to lift the arm up, and then you're going to reach that arm back and down. Switch to the left. Your left hip is out and back. Reach, lift the arm up, lift up to the sky, and then reach the arm back behind you as you open up to the chest. Okay, lunge to the right, reach, lift, up all the way, and then reaching behind you, open up the chest. One more time. Lunge to the left, reach, lift the arm up, everything up, and then up and over and back. There you go. Okay, turn those toes and knees out. We're going into the plie. So first of all, I want you just to bend the knees a little bit because I want you to make sure the toes and knees are lined up. If you cannot open your hips all the way, bring the toes in to match with the knees versus knees coming in and toes out. Starting with just little plies, we're going to add on to this a little bit of wardrobe adjustment there. Chest is lifted, tailbone's underneath. Imagine a yardstick right down the back. If you ever danced, you would probably know what that is. Now make those plies just a little bit deeper, up and down, a little bit more. There you go. You got it. Keep those hips open. You can always gently press the knees out if you need to. Okay, now we're going to add your arm. pull down to start with together. Both arms. I want you to imagine you're pulling 2 heavy chains. Pull. Strong arms. Abs are tight. Keep breathing. You got it. Engage the core. Okay, we're going to go deeper into that plie. Your elbows towards your knees as you crunch, using those obliques. Stay low into your plie. Feel the burn. Squeeze. Now I want you to pulse the plie and still crunch side to side. So you got a lot going on. Keep it going. Now center. Bring those arms together. Keep those legs where they're at. You're going to twist, squeeze. Those arms stay center, right along with the body. So we're not bringing the arms further. Okay, the arms aren't going past your sides. I just want you to ever stay everything lined up and twist. Keep it up. Almost there. One more each. And shake it out. Good job. Woo. All right, feet back together. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down, hinging from your hips. Walk your hands forward, fingers spread, and then you can walk your feet back if you need to. We're going to go into a downward dog. Fingers are spread, and then you can even go wider with your feet if you need to for comfort. And then push those heels into the floor. As you push your tailbone up to the sky, press your chest towards your toes. Make sure you distribute your weight through the fingers into the heel, not all into the heel of the hand. That's a lot of times where we have problems in the downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and widen your stance. Pushing your heels back, or pushing your heels to the floor, pressing your chest back. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and rock your hips side to side. Keep your breathing going. Rock those hips. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings and through the hips. Rock to the right and hold. So you're pushing your right hip off to the side. Switch sides. Rock to the left and hold. Center. Lift those heels up and back down to the floor. Lifting all the way up, all the way down. You're still pushing your chest back and down. Back is straight, arms are straight. Lift those heels all the way up and then push them all the way down. Lift all the way up, all the way down. One more time. Bring yourself back into a regular downward dog. I'm going to turn myself so you can see this. You're going to lift your left leg up off the floor, pushing your chest. You're going to bend your left knee, and then your left knee is going to lift up and out as you turn to your left and look underneath your left arm. You can stay with both hands and both feet on the floor. Pushing your right heel to the floor, open up. Left knee's up and back. Go ahead, center. Switch sides. Right foot up. Bending the right knee. Then you're going to lift the right knee up and out as you look underneath your right leg, or right arm, as you open up the right side. Push the left heel into the floor. This can be very challenging. Take a break if you need to. Center. Good. Walk your hands and feet towards each other. I'm going to turn myself back to the front. You keep going. When your hands and feet are together, slowly straighten the legs out. And then just tuck your chin and let your arms and shoulders hang. Inhale. Let those shoulders and hands just hang. Chin is tucked. Go ahead and curl yourself up vertebra by vertebra, so a little bit at a time. Good. That was challenging and you did great. You do what you can. When you do that video more and more, you get stronger and stronger, coming all the way up. And then open up the arms. Nice and wide. Fingers spread, hinge from those wrists. Open up the chest. There you go. Then bring your arms together. Fingers linked together. Round out the back as you bring your elbows up and out. Tucking your tailbone. You're gonna turn those hands back in. You're still linked together. Bring those arms straight up. And then you're gonna sway side to side, keeping your hip center. Lift the rib cage up and over. Good. And release. Shake out those arms. Good. Okay, right arm comes across. I want you to start with the shoulder really down as far as you can, away from the chin. Pull across, and then you're going to work through those fingers. Move through those fingers quickly. So you're feeling this just in the deltoid, just in the shoulder to start with. Make sure that shoulder is down. Inhale through your nose, and exhale. Okay, lift the arm up, pull it across. So we're going down into the scapula, and then you're going to make a loose fist and rotate your wrist. If you notice, as we're stretching on both ends of the arm, you're going to feel that all the way through the arm. So everything's connected, down into the hands and up into the shoulder. Good. Open those arms, just kind of swing it out. Okay, now switch, left arm across, but I want you to have your shoulder all the way down. Pull across and in, and then work through those fingers. Just getting into the deltoid, just the shoulder part. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Now lift your arm up a little bit, and then pull your arm across without turning the body. So hips stay facing me, pull across, you get into the scapula, and then make a loose fist and rotate. Pull the arm in towards you too. Inhale, exhale. And then open and swing it out nice and loose. Bring your hands behind your back. Now you can imagine you have a hold of a ball behind you if that's all the farther you are. That's okay. The next step is to clasp your hands together. Now either way, holding on to that imaginary ball or clasping your hands together, I want you to pull your shoulders back, and then I want you to tuck your elbows in towards each other. We're opening up into the chest. I'm going to stay angled because as we get further, I want you to be able to see what we're doing. So elbows pulled in, chest is open, knees are nice and soft. We're going to lift the hands away from your back, but you're going to keep your chin back. Ears stay lined up with the shoulders. We're going to avoid pushing out. So even if your hands are still back here, that's okay. But I don't want you to compensate with changing the neck alignment. So keep pulling the hands away from the chest, or not the chest, the back. We're going to start into that forward bend. Bend those knees just a little bit if you need to. You're going to start dropping down, and the hands go towards the sky. Knees are soft. They don't have to be bent very much, but just unlocked if anything. Pull those elbows in towards each other, so recheck the shoulders, recheck the elbows, and then drop down further. Hands at this point are now pressing towards the floor, towards your head. Chin is tucked slightly, head is straight down. Inhale, exhale. See if you can go just a little bit further with that breath. Pushing the hands down a little further. All right, go ahead and start to curl yourself up. As you do this, bend the elbows so your hands come towards your back. And then curl yourself all the way up. Ooh. Let those fingers go, shake them out. Be careful, you might see stars. It's okay, just kind of get yourself back together. Deep breath in and exhale. Next pose is the tree pose. You're going to plant your left foot into the floor. Toes are spread, planting and rooting your left foot into the floor. The next is going to do a kickstand, so your right heel is just above your left ankle, and then you're going to open up the hip, and then you're going to come up out of the hip. So you're nice and tall, chest is lifted. You can always imagine a string lifting you up, and then hands come together. Namaste. This is your first position for the tree pose. If you already know the other phases, go ahead and go into the one that works for you. I'm going to talk you through the next ones. Next one is where your foot is along the side of your calf, but make sure your heel is below. So here's my knee. I'm making sure my heel is below the knee. I'm not pushing into that knee. Hip is still open and nice and tall. You can reach your branches out at any time that you're ready. So I'm at step 2, or level 2, whichever you'd like to look at it. Go into what works for you. So if you have to stay down here, that's okay. Still want you to try something. Next phase is you're placing the foot, this might be a little hard with the type of pants I have, but you're placing your foot above the inside of the knee. My feet want to keep sliding. Pretend I let go of my hand. Do what works for you. There we go. Now I got it. Took a couple tries. My pants are a little slippery for this one. But make sure your foot is above your knee if you're in this phase. If you sway, it's okay. Trees sway. Just get your bearings straight and get back into it. And release. Good. What you're going to do is you're going to take your left foot, just kind of shake it out, and then we're going to stretch the left foot and toes. So left toes under and then circle it out. And then circle the other way. All right, we're going to switch sides. So now you are going to plant your right foot into the floor. Toes are spread, planting, rooting yourself into the floor. Start with kickstand. Again, if you know this pose, go ahead into the one that works for you. Come up out of your hip, open up your left hip, and then reach those branches whenever you're ready, and you can go into your different phase. So you can bring your foot along the calf, make sure your heel is below your knee, and then you have third phase all the way up. And then third phase, if you can, pushing your foot into your inner thigh, your thigh pushing into your foot, reach those branches out. Again, make sure your foot is above or below your knee completely. There you go. As you can see, this one's a little stronger than the other side. A couple more breaths. Inhale, exhale, and release. Good. Shake out the right foot, and then right toes under as you circle it out. You're going to curl your toes under and then circle it around. Nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Circle the other way. And shake it out. Good job. You did it. All right. Now we're going to go into mountain pose. Just relax. Palms open up. Eyes gently closed. Palms open up nice and center with your body. As you inhale and exhale. Relax the muscles around your eyes. Release the muscles around your jaw as your teeth gently separate. Let those shoulders melt down as your hands move towards your feet. Inhale When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky as high as you can. Exhale, pushing away. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And namaste. I hope you enjoyed my class. If you do, click on that little like button there. And if you'd like to get notifications for other classes, just click on that little picture of me there and you'll get them for free. Again, I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Come back again. Bye.